Hello everybody from the Florida Keys. I am currently on vacation, and when we had this idea to do this wonderful event for all of you guys, I knew I would want to make a video, and I said, but I'm going to be on vacation. And then I thought, you know what? This is exactly how we run our businesses. We run it in between our children. Mine are back there snorkeling with their dad, and busy, crazy, hectic lifestyles. And we stay home with our children, which is one of the best jobs, in my opinion, ever. But the Rodan and Fields opportunity is a great way to complement what you're already doing. You've heard a lot tonight about how we intertwine working our businesses in our busy lives. And tonight I get to be the one to tell you about how to start your own business. But before we get to that, I want to give you a little bit of background on myself. So I've been with Rodan and Fields for 3 years now. I live in Flowery Branch, Georgia with my husband, Steven, who has also joined me in the business. So yes, it's not just for women. So if there's any stay-at-home dads out there, or dads who have a wife that's staying home and they wanted you to watch this, welcome. But I have my 2 children, Caleb, who's 9, and Elijah, who is 5. Elijah's starting kindergarten this year. So it's kind of funny. It's full circle now, because when I first started my business, Caleb was in kindergarten, and now he's going into 4th grade. But when I started Rodan and Fields, I was in the middle of my career as a event planner and in the hospitality industry for a local college, and I loved it. I had really great coworkers, and every day was different. I was getting to help plan some really special, fun events in people's lives, which was great. But I was bringing home those emotional crumbles, and my heart just really was calling me to be at home with my kids. They had some really, really great daycare teachers who were raising them instead of me, and I knew I wanted that to change. All right, so I started Rodan and Fields, but really and truly just worked it kind of like a hobby. In the middle of my busiest few months was when I started, and so I was dabbling here and there, and it wasn't until the last day of summer vacation before my oldest went into 1st grade, and he asked me if he had to go to after school care. And I said, well, of course you do. I've got to go to work, and you're going to love it. It's going to be fun. And he looked in my eyes and he said, that's not it. And I said, well, what's wrong, buddy? And he said, Mommy, I never see you. And I went to bed that night, tucked him into bed, and just cried and cried and felt very sorry for myself, because I'd always wanted to be that stay-at-home mom, but it was not in our cards. But I woke up the next day with a new sense of energy, and I said, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this business work like a business. And so I started to truly work it like a business, and it paid like a business once I started to work it like a business. And within 11 months of starting my business, I was bringing in enough income to stay at home with my boys. And so now here we are. Right now I'm blessed, because Rodan and Fields has replaced that income. And it's also given us the opportunity for my husband to stay home with us also this summer. You guys were never promised tomorrow. And my husband and I had a good heart-to-heart this year, this spring. And we said, we've got to do something this summer. We need to really focus on this Rodan and Fields business and travel and show our children, the beaches around us. So yes, we live in Georgia, but we've got all these beaches surrounding us. So that was our goal this summer, was to stay home and travel in our travel trailer and see some beaches. And really and truly, we wouldn't be able to do that without Rodan and Fields. So tonight, I told you I was going to tell you how you can start up your own business. We always say you're in business for yourselves, but you're never by yourselves. You will have a team of thousands of men and women who are ready to support you, provide you with training, ask questions, bounce questions and ideas off of each other, and you will be a part of a community like none other. This is the most uplifting group of men and women I have ever been a part of, and I'm so thankful to have these people in my life. And honestly, we will be just as proud for you to join us, and you'll get to be a part of that community. So we have 4 different business kit options that I want you to circle back and ask the person who invited you here tonight. what they are. So they range from $45 to $995. Yes, you can have your own franchise of the doctors who created Proactiv, their legacy brand, their billion-dollar brand, Rodan & Fields, for less than $1,000. And that's your only requirement, is really and truly just to get started. So circle back up, like I said, with them and see what makes the most sense for you. And we do find that our most successful consultants do start with that $995 kit, simply because you are going to get all of the products. You're going to have all 4 of the wonderful regimens plus an extra regimen of choice. You're going to have our lash boost, which you cannot get anywhere else right now except for in a business kit. And you're also going to get our active hydration serum, our Amp MD roller, our night serum, our eye cream, some sample packs, and our acute care. So there's a lot of different products in that kit that you can use, you can sample, you can sell, and you can demo on your friends. So before I close out, I just want to say thank you again for coming. We are honored to have you here. I know sometimes as stay-at-home moms, we don't get that thank you enough. So we thank you for what you do. We thank you for what you do for your children and your spouses. And I'm here to tell you and to remind you, because that's what I love to do the most on my team, is to build up these women and the men and let them know that, yes, you are enough. Every day what you do is enough, and we really hope that you will consider starting your Rodan & Fields business so that it can give you back maybe a spark that you might be missing. And who knows, maybe it can take you to the Florida Keys and well beyond as well. So thanks again for joining us, and we'll talk to you soon.